This is Matt from MGMT Boston. Here on this episode of The Lantern, I'm with Pooja Mistry, the Senior Development Advocate at Postman. Very exciting time at Postman and to be growing their presence in Boston. So Pooja, welcome. What are you and your team building at Postman?
Thank you so much, Matt. I'm really excited to be talking to you today because Postman is expanding and growing in so many different ways. Specifically, it's now being built as the AI native API platform. So if you haven't heard of Postman yet, and I'm sure many of you developers might have, because it's used by 40 million developers worldwide across over 500,000 organizations, and it is a place where developers can design, build, and test their APIs effectively, especially now in this new agentic AI native way.
Yeah, and the fun part is we're here on a very big day at Postman. You just released your new developer platform. So tell us a little bit about what that is heading into 2026, and then what does that even mean for Boston?
Yeah, so we just dropped something huge. So we dropped the new Postman, and this new Postman has been re-architected as a AI native API platform. And with that, we've dropped a lot of really great features, specifically for our users, like our Git-connected Workspaces, and our API catalog. And what this really means for Boston, it means that we're enabling developers in the Boston area and beyond to really build with AI in mind. Build where you build with AI native applications. And so what this means is that we are hosting a Postman developer community event here in Boston for builders just like you. And we're going to be showing builders like you how you can start working with APIs, how you can start building in our AI native platform, and we're going to be collaborating with some amazing guests in the AI ecosystem like Lovable and Block. So Postman is in the AI space. It's where you can build with AI agents, MCP servers, and you can work with all of the various IDEs that you currently use to build any of your APIs and applications.
Yeah, and we are downtown Boston at Postman HQ today in International Place, and that event is going to be held just a couple floors below us, so great venue to learn about AI, APIs, and everything that goes along with that. Now, Pooja, you've built developer communities both at IBM, now Postman. What should builders know about what developer communities are like and becoming like in the age of AI? What is some advice you have for other builders in the Boston startup community?
Totally. So working for a tool like Postman, you realize that community is your co-founders. The users that use your product day in and day out are the people that play such a huge role in your success. And that's why at Postman, we're building out our Postman Developer Series. So we've done events in San Francisco to nurture our community, as well as in New York. And I really want to make Boston also a place for where AI thrives, especially because there's so many different AI companies and communities here in Boston. And we have some of the most interesting minds here from MIT, Harvard, all of the universities and beyond. So things are being built here in Boston. So with that in mind, creating community engagement, whether that is online through discourse, through your socials, but also the in-person presence of showing off what your product is all about and how your users can engage with your community, that is super important. And we are starting our first Boston event on April 1st here at International Place. So I'm really hoping that all of the developers and like-minded people are able to attend and see what we're doing here at Postman, how we're fitting into the AI native space, and what you can build moving forward.
Yeah, love that. And last, how can we help Postman grow in Boston and beyond? Certainly it's attending that event in April. What else?
So a way to get Postman to grow, I feel like it's such a very useful tool for any developer. And so now that not only are humans the consumer of your APIs, you have your AI agents being the consumer of your APIs. So if you're building APIs for your agents or you're building for the agentic era, you want to come to an event like the event that we have today, because we can build things faster than ever. And companies like Postman are keeping up with innovation, and we're keeping up with how we can build in today's age. And we have the tools to help developers like you to build. So I look forward to bringing more events in Boston around how to enable developers like you build with Postman, because I know a lot of developers are already part of our ecosystem. So I hope to bring events like boot camps and hands-on workshops to show people how they can work with AI, build with AI, and work with APIs to make their products more amazing.
This is Pooja from Postman, Matt from MGT Boston, this episode of Lantern. Thanks so much for joining us.
Of course. Thank you.